Hey guys, it's August here and welcome back to Let's Play VVVVVV. In the last episode we finished the game, and today we shall be doing the time trials. Now, I'm actually recording this really late and I'm doing post-commentary too, so yeah. No way I could do this with live commentary. It was really difficult. What I basically did for the time trials was record many attempts at each of them, and put together a video with my best ones. So this is my best time trial for the first space station, and overall I'm pretty happy with them. So the time trials are dependent on three things. Number 1, how many times you die. You must get through with 0 deaths to get the best rank. Number 2, beating the dungeon under the par time. As you can see to the bottom right, the par time is 1:15, and for this dungeon that's actually pretty tough to do. As you'll see, I barely make it. And finally, getting all the trinkets. This varies depending on the dungeons. Like one dungeon in particular, which shall remain unnamed, is stupid. But we'll see that later on. And that is the first one done. I got everything. And I got a V. V is for victory. And, there are 6 time trials, and if you get everything, you get VVVVVV. Haha, I see what you did there, game. So let's talk about the individual dungeons. The first dungeon is fairly easy and everything. You can usually get through without any deaths. The time limit, like I said, can be pretty tough to do, but it's not impossible. As long as you get through with, like, a low amount of deaths, you should be good. And the trinkets as well aren't that bad. The second one is kind of difficult, but overall, it's pretty easy. This one, the dungeon with the awesome music, I would say is easy for the trinket, and for the time. Getting through without any deaths can be a bit tough. Especially in this part here. My god. Yeah, take it slow, everyone. That's like one of the big dilemma with the time trials. Like, do you rush through to get under the time limit, or do you take it slow so you don't die? Nah. Takes careful planning, it does. Doing post-commentary is so friggin' tough. Because like when you're live commentating, you can like actually talk about what's going on. Like that, I died. Oh well. This part is definitely the hardest part of the dungeon. And what I did there was kill myself because, I already died once, so it's a quick way to get out. Then we have this part here. And yeah, we go on to the end of the dungeon. So overall, this dungeon isn't too bad either. It's definitely one of my favorite dungeons, as you guys know. And the time trial isn't that bad too. In fact, I think on my old computer I actually had a V in this one, so yeah. Not too bad. Be careful here. And that jump there, over to the box, is so friggin' tough. It doesn't look like it, but it's actually really difficult. And that's pretty much it for this dungeon. There we go. That is the end. And we get an S rank. S is for Super VVVVVV. Yep. I'm not lying. That's what it means. Alright, time for the tower. Now the tower is actually my easiest time trial, I reckon. It's not too bad at all. Number 1, because it's scrolling it as like the same level all the time, it's very easy to get under the time limit. The trinkets are a little bit annoying, the second one more than the first. As you can see, this one is actually fairly easy to get. Has to be a little quick, but not too bad. And yeah, remember, take it slow here, take it slow. Yeah, this part here. Jump over there, then be careful here. And there you go, cool. I believe the dungeon's about 1:35 long, so yeah. Can we get through without dying? We'll have to see. It's so late. I'm recording this like 12:30 at night. Yeah. But I was playing games all day. Like the Steam Summer Sale came around, so I was playing some games I bought. And speaking of the summer sale, I'm doing a giveaway on my channel. You can go check it out if you want, there'll be a link down below. Be very careful here. It's not too bad actually. Like I said, this dungeon is fairly easy to do. And... there we go, that is the end of the tower. And this means... V is for V-Wheel! Alright, so what do we have next? We have... ooh, the laboratory. Now this is where things start to get pretty difficult. The laboratory is definitely one of the tougher ones to do in the game. Not so much for the time limit, the time limit's actually fairly easy to get. But it's the deaths. Getting through without dying is really tough. First of all, the trinkets themselves aren't too bad. One trinket later on is kind of a pain to get, I'll go over that later. But that one's fairly easy, first death. And the second one I think is also fairly easy. Although it's very time consuming too. This dungeon's definitely one of the ones where if you don't get the trinkets you get through really quickly. But getting them can cause, you know, a lot of deaths and take away a lot of time. Just run off here, hold right all the time. And yeah, easy enough so far. I really shouldn't be talking like that. This part is very time consuming. Yeah, watch out for this. I must have done this like 20 times or something. So I get a very good feel of how it goes. But yeah. This trinket can also be fairly difficult to get. You have to have very good timing for it, but I did it. And I'm going back out. Unfortunately, because there's some checkpoints there, you can't just kill yourself and respawn down the bottom. Although speaking of killing yourself... wait 3 times. Wait once. I did this way too much. Like I said, you get a feel of how the levels work after you do it so many times. This trinket is a pain. Died once. Died twice. There we go, cool. You can jump somewhere, I think it's right. Where is it? There. And down there to get straight away. But going back, I had trouble getting back up there, as you can see. And I just killed myself there to save some more time. After all, saving time is what time trials are all about. And look at that! All 4 trinkets, and I died 7 times, but I was still like 16 seconds ahead of the time limit. Awesome. And S is for... surfboards. That's true, you know. I don't like this dungeon. And because of that, I did this half-assed. Yeah. You'll see what I mean later on. I pretty much ignore all the trinkets except for that first one because I think it's actually quicker to go get it than going around the other way. Stop, wait, go, yeah. Stop here, go. And I died. No need to count my deaths RP because the game does it for me. Yeah, I really don't like this dungeon at all. And if you guys are wondering, I am not going for VVVVVV. Nope, it's not happening. Nope, don't look at me like that. It's not happening. It's not happening. Lies! No, it's the truth. Even the game is trying to deny it, but I'm not going for it. Not even that trinket there. Nope, not going for that one either. Because you know what? I don't care for trinkets. I don't care. Although I'm surprised I got through that with only 2 deaths. That's not too bad, actually. This dungeon is definitely one of the ones where, if you go after the trinkets, you'll get lots of deaths. But if you don't go after them, then you usually keep your deaths pretty low. And in case you guys are wondering, because you might remember this from the actual playthrough, but one of the trinkets in this dungeon, you have to die to get. But they actually changed in the time trials, so you can just get it without dying. And in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll point it out when we get there. It is, coming up soon, I think. Past these things. Nope. Oh, Brass sent us onto the top. Yeah. It is, I thought it would be there already. This dungeon is a lot longer than I thought. The Hanged Man reversed, sensible room, busted. And 2 more deaths. That second one was kind of my fault, I will admit. And so was that. That trinket there, they made it a lot more easier to get. Alright then, let's finish this dungeon off. So like I said, this dungeon is very easy if you go through without getting the trinkets. But if you try and go after them, you'll be in for a rough time. Yes, 7 deaths, 1 trinket. But I beat the time limit by like 40 seconds. And A is for adventure. Hooray! This episode is so stupid. This is why I don't do post-commentary, because I have no idea what to say. Well, here we are at the final one at least. This is the final level. The final level is actually surprisingly difficult. Like, duh. But I had a lot of trouble with this, like, a lot of trouble. The main reason that this is so difficult is the fact that there is only 1 trinket to get, and it's right before the end, which means that you don't go out of the way for any trinkets. Which also means that the time limit for this level is really low. Like, if you're not super fast, then you'll have a really tough time here. Remember that trick? Jump up there and fall down? Unfortunately, I got hit by the other side. But yeah. So to get through under the time limit, you have to be really quick, die as little as you can, and just have good luck, I think. Even this room's giving me trouble. This room is easy. Like I said, once you play these a lot, you kind of learn the patterns of how to do them. This room. I actually figured out how to go here. You have to go when the bottom one is just about to hit the one on the left. Like there. So yeah. And this room too with the missing nose. Go away, missing nose. Unless you give me 99 trinkets. Oh wait, was it like 128 trinkets? What was the glitch again? I forget. That was a while back. Oh well. Oh, awesome. This room here. Got through. Cool. Can I do it, guys? Can I do it? I have 30 seconds to go. Wait, then go to the right. Down, left, right, down. This room is tricky too. It's easy the first way, but going back is actually really tough. As you can see. As you can see. Then the final challenge. And yeah, there is no way of getting out of the time limit here. Oh, now he's sad. This dungeon is very, very easy for the trinkets because, like I said, there is only 1 and you have to get it on the way out, so you'll always get at least an A rank for this. But getting through without dying and getting through under the time limit can be really difficult. But there we go, VVVVVV. Alright guys, so thank you all for watching today, and next time we shall start the use of my levels. I'll see you then.